Imagine a computer that can complete tasks in less than 5 minutes that would take a traditional supercomputer 10 to the power of 25 years, 10 septillion years, to solve. This not only far exceeds the age of the universe but also completely overturns our understanding of computing power. And this is precisely the achievement realized by Google's latest quantum chip Willow. In standard random circuit sampling, RCS, tests, Willow demonstrated its remarkable computational power. It has 105 qubits and, through advanced quantum error correction techniques, not only significantly reduced the computation error rate but also achieved below-threshold performance as the number of qubits increased. This means that Willow can not only scale up but also become more precise and stable as it scales. This capability is like the leap from manual calculation to modern supercomputers, but this time, the supercomputers themselves have been left behind. As Hartmut Neven, founder and head of Google Quantum AI Lab, said, "Willow is a milestone in our more than a decade of research, and it will drive quantum technology from scientific marvel to practical application." This breakthrough is not just about speed, it also paves the way for solving complex problems in the real world, such as drug development, climate modeling, energy optimization, and artificial intelligence training. The success of Willow marks the transition of quantum computing from theory to practice, opening a door to the future for us. So, what do these breakthroughs actually mean for our lives? Here are 10 practical examples. 1. Healthcare. Accelerating drug development. Quantum computing can simulate complex molecules and chemical reactions, screening drug molecules faster than traditional computers. This will significantly shorten the drug development cycle and reduce research and development costs. Imagine that developing a new drug typically takes 10 to 15 years and requires billions of dollars in investment. It is a long and expensive process, where scientists need to screen millions of molecules to find candidate drugs that can match disease targets. And quantum computing is revolutionizing all of this. Google's latest quantum chip Willow is a striking example. This chip has 105 qubits and can simulate the quantum states of molecules, predicting interactions between drug molecules and their targets with unprecedented accuracy. For instance, when treating Alzheimer's disease or cancer, researchers can use the Willow chip to quickly analyze the protein folding process, a key step in the treatment of many diseases. Imagine it is using an efficient metal detector to search for gold on the beach, while traditional computers are like a miner manually sifting through sand. Quantum computing not only saves time but also avoids a significant waste of resources. But this is not just a technological breakthrough, it is more about the hope of life. Imagine if you or your family members are waiting for a new drug to treat a rare disease, and the development process could take more than 10 years. The emergence of quantum computing means that such waiting times could be shortened to years or even months. This is a huge blessing for countless people fighting against diseases. In the future, quantum computing will also promote the development of personalized medicine. By quickly analyzing patients' genomic data, doctors can design treatment plans tailored to individual genetic characteristics, thereby improving efficacy and reducing side effects. For example, for cancer patients, quantum computing can help find the most suitable targeted therapy for their tumor type without the uncertainty of undergoing multiple treatment courses. From drug development to personalized medicine, quantum computing is bringing a revolution to the healthcare field. This is not just a scientific advancement, but a way to prolong life and reignite hope. 2. Climate change and environmental protection. Quantum computing can optimize climate models, simulating the complex interactions between the atmosphere and the oceans, providing more accurate data support for predicting climate change trends. Taking IBM's Condor processor, the Bald Eagle processor, as an example, this chip with 1,121 qubits can simulate complex interactions between the atmosphere and oceans, helping scientists predict climate change trends more accurately. Simulation tasks that traditional supercomputers take weeks or even months to complete can be done by Condor in just a few hours. This increase in speed and accuracy is like upgrading from hand-drawn maps to real-time satellite navigation, providing us with unprecedented insights. In addition, Condor is also used to study carbon capture technology. Imagine carbon capture as a huge air filter that can directly extract carbon dioxide, CO2, from the atmosphere. Through quantum computing, scientists can design more efficient and economical materials, such as improving the molecular structure of adsorbents, thereby significantly enhancing the performance of carbon capture devices. This means we are one step closer to achieving the goal of negative emissions. But this is not all. Quantum computing can also optimize renewable energy networks, such as the distribution of wind and solar energy. Imagine a city needing to manage millions of solar panels and wind turbines in a single day, efficiently distributing the generated electricity to different areas. In traditional computing systems, this is a complex and time-consuming task, while quantum computing can quickly find the optimal distribution plan, minimizing energy waste. It's like having a super-intelligent power dispatcher to manage the energy needs of the entire city. What do these breakthroughs mean for ordinary people? They mean a more stable power supply, lower energy costs, and a cleaner, more livable planet. Imagine turning on the air conditioning on a hot summer day without worrying about power shortages, or seeing your community start to use more green energy instead of relying on fossil fuels. These changes may seem small, but they will profoundly impact our daily lives. From predicting climate change to optimizing energy use, and developing carbon capture technologies, quantum computing is bringing a revolution to environmental protection. It is not only a tool for scientists but also a frontline hope for each of us in addressing the climate crisis. 3. Financial services. Optimize risk management. Quantum computing can handle massive amounts of data and perform complex calculations quickly, which is of great significance for financial risk modeling, portfolio optimization, and fraud detection. Taking HSBC as an example, this global leading financial institution is testing quantum algorithms for real-time analysis of market fluctuations and optimizing investment strategies. Traditional supercomputers may take hours to complete complex portfolio optimization tasks, while quantum computers can find the best solutions in seconds. Imagine this as upgrading from an ordinary financial advisor to a super think tank capable of instantly analyzing global markets. The power of quantum computing lies in its ability to simultaneously process multiple variables and uncertainties. For example, in a dynamic financial market, investors need to consider various factors such as stock prices, interest rate changes, currency fluctuations, and geopolitical risks. Traditional computers can only analyze these variables one by one, while quantum computers can evaluate all possibilities at once through their properties of superposition and entanglement, thus finding the optimal solution. This capability is like having a weather radar that can predict the path of a storm in advance, providing investors with more accurate decision support. But this is not just about investment returns. Quantum computing can also significantly enhance the efficiency of fraud detection. For example, millions of transactions occur globally every day, among which complex fraudulent activities may be hidden. Through quantum algorithms, banks can scan transaction data in real time, identify unusual patterns, and take swift action. It's like equipping banks with a pair of eagle eyes that can catch any subtle discrepancies in vast amounts of data. What do these technological advancements mean for ordinary people? It means your bank account is more secure, your investments are better protected, and your loan interest rates may decrease due to more accurate risk assessments. Imagine you are planning for retirement savings or your child's education fund, while your bank is using cutting-edge quantum technology to ensure the safety of your funds and achieve optimal returns. This not only provides peace of mind but also fills the future with hope. From optimizing investment portfolios to real-time fraud detection, and to more precise risk management, quantum computing is redefining the financial services industry. It is not only a new tool for financial institutions but also a barrier for every ordinary person to achieve financial security and stability. 4. Communication security, quantum encryption and network security. Quantum communication technology can achieve absolutely secure information transmission because it utilizes quantum entanglement and the superposition principle. Once the communication is eavesdropped, the information state will change immediately. An exciting real-world example comes from the Netherlands. Researchers successfully established quantum network connections between cities using a quantum processor. This network ensures absolute security of information transmission through quantum key distribution (QKD) technology. Imagine this as putting an unbreakable lock on your data, which no matter how skilled the hacker is, they cannot open. The application prospects of this technology are exciting. In the future, it may be widely used in fields that require highly sensitive data protection, such as government, banking, and medical institutions. For example, the government can transmit national confidential documents through quantum communication without worrying about leaks. Banks can ensure that every transaction cannot be tampered with. Medical institutions can securely transmit patient data, providing assurance for telemedicine and interinstitutional collaboration. What does this mean for the average person? Imagine you are making an online payment with your phone, and this transaction relies entirely on quantum encryption technology. No matter how hard hackers try, they cannot steal your bank account information or credit card number. This not only gives you peace of mind but also makes digital life more convenient and secure. But quantum communication is not just about security. It also paves the way for the future development of the Internet. Scientists are researching how to apply this technology to a global quantum Internet, which will fundamentally change the way we access and share information. From preventing hacker attacks to protecting personal privacy, and promoting the development of the next generation of the Internet, Quantum communication technology is becoming a revolutionary leap in the field of cybersecurity. It is not only a small step in technological advancement but also a significant step in protecting our digital lives. 5. Scientific research and new material development. Quantum computing can simulate the microscopic structure of materials, accelerating the discovery and optimization of new materials. This is crucial for the development of high-performance batteries, superconductors, and nanotechnology. An exciting example is that scientists are using superconducting quantum processors to study synthetic magnetic fields. This technology can help us gain a deeper understanding of the quantum behavior of materials, allowing us to design new materials with superior performance. For instance, in the field of battery technology, quantum computing can be used to optimize the molecular structure of electrolytes in lithium-ion batteries, thereby extending the range of electric vehicles. It's like equipping electric vehicles with a super battery, enabling you to travel further on a single charge. But this is not limited to batteries. Quantum computing is also driving the development of superconductors, which are materials that can achieve zero resistance at extremely low temperatures. By simulating the quantum properties of superconductors, scientists can develop more efficient power transmission lines, minimizing energy loss. Imagine this as installing a highway for the global power grid, making energy transmission faster and more efficient. In addition, nanotechnology is also an important application field of quantum computing. By simulating molecular interactions at the nanoscale, researchers are able to design lighter, stronger, and more durable materials. These materials can be used to manufacture airplanes, buildings, and even medical devices. For example, a new type of nanocomposite may make airplanes lighter, thereby reducing fuel consumption, or make medical implants more durable, improving the quality of life for patients. What do these breakthroughs mean for ordinary people? Imagine your electric vehicle's range doubling, no longer needing to charge frequently. Your home's solar energy storage system is more efficient, able to store more energy. Even your smartphone no longer needs to be charged daily because it uses a new type of battery. These seemingly small changes will profoundly impact our daily lives. From high-performance batteries to superconductors, and then to nanotechnology, quantum computing is injecting unprecedented momentum into the development of new materials. This is not just a tool for scientists, but a force shaping the future world. 6. Energy sector, nuclear fusion and energy optimization. Quantum computing can simulate the complex physical processes in nuclear fusion reactions, accelerating the commercialization of nuclear fusion energy. At the same time, it can also optimize existing energy systems and improve energy distribution efficiency. Nuclear fusion energy is hailed as the ultimate energy, because it can mimic the energy generation process inside the sun, producing clean, limitless, and carbon-free energy. However, nuclear fusion reactions are extremely complex and require controlling the behavior of plasma at extremely high temperatures and pressures, which is nearly impossible for traditional computers. Google's latest quantum technology is changing this situation. Google's quantum computer can simulate the complex physical processes in nuclear fusion reactors, helping scientists design more efficient and stable reactors. It's like creating a mini-sun in the laboratory, providing a continuous supply of clean energy for the future. But this is not just about nuclear fusion. Quantum computing can also optimize existing energy systems. For example, power companies can use quantum algorithms to optimize the operation of the power grid, efficiently distributing electricity from power plants to cities, factories, and homes. Imagine this as equipping the power grid with a super dispatcher capable of analyzing electricity demand in real time and minimizing energy waste. This not only reduces costs but also lessens the impact on the environment. Let's use a simple analogy to understand. If traditional computers are like using a map to find the best route when dealing with energy distribution issues, then quantum computing is like a GPS navigation system that not only finds the shortest path but also avoids traffic jams in real time, saving you time and resources. What do these breakthroughs mean for ordinary people? Imagine that the electricity in your home comes from clean and limitless nuclear fusion energy. No longer relying on coal or natural gas, your electricity bill is significantly reduced due to more efficient grid management. Even your community can run entirely on renewable energy without the issues of blackouts or energy shortages. These changes not only make life more convenient but also make our planet more habitable. From nuclear fusion reactor design to smart grid optimization, quantum computing is injecting new vitality into the energy sector. This is not just a technological advancement, but a commitment to providing sustainable development for the future. 7. Artificial intelligence and machine learning. The combination of quantum computing and artificial intelligence, AI, can significantly enhance the training speed of machine learning models and address the large-scale data problems that traditional AI cannot handle. A striking example is Microsoft. Microsoft has significantly improved the training efficiency of AI models through virtualized qubits technology. For instance, in the field of autonomous driving, quantum computing can process traffic data in real time, providing vehicles with safer and more efficient driving routes. Imagine this as equipping your self-driving car with a super navigator that not only avoids congestion but also predicts potential dangers ahead, allowing it to react in advance. Why can quantum computing do this? Traditional computers process large-scale data like driving on a single-lane road, completing tasks step by step. Quantum computing, on the other hand, is like a multi-lane highway, capable of handling multiple tasks simultaneously. This parallel processing capability significantly increases the training speed of AI models while allowing for the analysis of more variables and more complex scenarios. But this is not just about speed. Quantum computing can also help AI solve problems that traditional methods cannot handle. For example, in the medical field, AI can use quantum algorithms to analyze patients' genetic data, thereby discovering potential treatments for rare diseases. In the financial sector, it can monitor market dynamics in real time, providing investors with precise advice. These are all areas where traditional AI struggles to reach. What do these technological breakthroughs mean for ordinary people? Imagine your smart assistant being able to understand your needs faster, whether it's planning your day's itinerary or recommending a movie. Your self-driving car not only safely takes you to your destination but also chooses the best route based on real-time traffic conditions, saving you time and fuel. Even your shopping experience will become more personalized due to smarter recommendation systems. These seemingly small changes will profoundly impact our daily lives. From autonomous driving to medical diagnosis, and then to financial analysis, the combination of quantum computing and artificial intelligence is opening up a whole new world of possibilities. This is not just the next step in technological development, but a leap in improving our quality of life. 8. Optimization problems in daily life. From logistics distribution to urban planning, quantum computing can quickly solve complex optimization problems, bringing convenience to daily life. A striking example is Amazon. This global e-commerce giant is exploring the use of quantum algorithms to optimize its logistics network. Traditional delivery route planning needs to consider multiple variables such as traffic conditions, vehicle capacity, and delivery time windows, while quantum computing can simultaneously handle these complex factors to find the optimal delivery route. It's like upgrading from a hand-drawn map to real-time satellite navigation, which is not only faster and more precise but can also significantly reduce transportation time and fuel consumption. Research shows that quantum route optimization can reduce average delivery time by 25% and fuel consumption by 15%. For example, in a simulation study conducted by the University of California, Berkeley, quantum algorithms successfully optimized a highway system, significantly reducing traffic congestion. This technology is not only applicable to logistics delivery, but can also be used for urban traffic management, such as optimizing traffic light timing, public transportation routes, and pedestrian crossing arrangements. What do these technological breakthroughs mean for ordinary people? Imagine that the express delivery you ordered can arrive faster, and at the same time, delivery costs will be reduced due to more efficient route planning. Your city no longer wastes time and energy due to traffic congestion. Even your community can become more environmentally friendly and sustainable through intelligent waste collection route management. These seemingly small changes will profoundly impact our daily lives. From logistics distribution to urban planning, and then to intelligent traffic management, quantum computing is injecting new vitality into optimization problems in daily life. This is not just a technological advancement, but a leap that makes our lives more convenient and environmentally friendly. 9. Education and research. As more universities and research institutions acquire advanced quantum devices, students and researchers will have the opportunity to engage with this cutting-edge technology, thereby driving more innovation. An exciting example is IBM's modular quantum system, Quantum System 2. This system has a unique design that allows multiple universities and research institutions to share resources. Imagine it as a quantum library where researchers can borrow it to solve complex interdisciplinary problems. For instance, physics students can use it to simulate black hole dynamics in astronomy, exploring how these mysterious celestial bodies affect the surrounding spacetime, while biology researchers can use it to analyze the gene editing process, helping to develop more precise CRISPR technology. Why is quantum computing so important? Let's use an analogy to understand. If traditional computers are like shining a flashlight on a small area when dealing with complex scientific problems, then quantum computing is like a powerful searchlight that can illuminate the entire scene at once. This ability allows students and scientists to see the whole picture of the problem and find more comprehensive and profound answers. In addition, quantum computing has brought more possibilities to education. For example, in the classroom, students can directly engage with quantum algorithms through virtual laboratories, simulating experiments that are difficult to achieve in reality. This not only stimulates their interest in science but also cultivates the next generation of quantum technology experts. Top universities such as the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, and Stanford University have already incorporated quantum computing into their curricula, providing students with a comprehensive learning experience from theory to practice. For ordinary people, these technological advancements may seem distant, but their impact is everywhere. Imagine that your future doctor might be someone who has developed more effective treatment plans in a quantum laboratory. Your child's teacher might be using quantum computing to develop personalized education programs. Even the tech products you use every day may have innovations stemming from this research. From astronomy to biology, from classrooms to laboratories, quantum computing is injecting new vitality into education and research. This is not just a technological upgrade, but a knowledge revolution, cultivating more innovators and problem solvers for the future. 10. Gaming and entertainment industry. In game development, quantum computing can generate more complex and realistic virtual worlds and process player interaction data in real time. Imagine a future large-scale multiplayer online game, massively multiplayer online game, MMO, like metaverse projects. Under traditional technology, developers need to spend years designing every detail in the game world, from terrain to weather systems, to interactions between players. Quantum computing can generate a dynamic and realistic virtual world in just a few days or even hours, thanks to its powerful parallel processing capabilities. It's like upgrading from hand-painting a canvas to using artificial intelligence to generate artwork, greatly enhancing both efficiency and complexity. One striking possibility is that quantum computing could simulate dynamic environments in games in real time. For example, in an open-world game, the weather system could change in real time based on player actions, or in a virtual war, AI enemies could quickly adjust their actions based on player strategies. This capability makes the game world more vivid, as if stepping into a fully interactive movie rather than just playing a fixed role. Let's use an analogy to understand. If traditional computers process game data like using an abacus to calculate numbers, then quantum computing is like a supercalculator that can perform millions of calculations simultaneously. This speed and efficiency allow developers to create virtual worlds that could only exist in science fiction before. In addition, quantum computing can greatly enhance the player experience. For example, in multiplayer online games, it can process the interactive data of millions of players in real time, ensuring that each player enjoys a smooth and lag-free experience. Imagine you are competing with other players in a global virtual competition, and quantum computing ensures that every action is accurately recorded, with no stuttering or errors. For players, this is not just a technological advancement, but a leap into an immersive experience. But the impact of quantum computing on the entertainment industry goes far beyond this. In film production, it can help generate more complex special effects scenes. In music creation, it can simulate the subtle interactions between different instruments, providing artists with new inspiration. Even in theme parks, it can optimize the visitor experience through real-time data analysis, allowing everyone to enjoy the best routes and activity arrangements. What do these technological breakthroughs mean for ordinary people? They mean that every game you play will be more realistic and smarter. Every movie you watch will be more stunning. Every entertainment activity you participate in will be more personalized. These changes may seem small, but they will profoundly affect the way we relax. From the virtual world to real entertainment, quantum computing is injecting new vitality into the gaming and entertainment industry. This is not just a technological advancement, but a leap that turns our imagination into reality. Imagine a world no longer reliant on fossil fuels, a future where cancer could be quickly cured, an era where data privacy is absolutely protected. These seemingly unattainable dreams are becoming within reach thanks to quantum computing. For students, scientists, entrepreneurs, and even ordinary families, quantum computing is opening a door to infinite possibilities. See you next time.